Greetings and welcome to your Oracle message for the day. I am Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this video, to this channel, and to this space. For new and returning friends, for everyone that's here, thank you so much for joining us today. Whenever you get this message, it is a timeless reading and it is for the collective. So however you found this video or however it found you, it is the right time for you to be getting this message and this information. We are asking for guidance and clarification from our higher selves, our universal, cosmic, divine, connecting energies as well. We've been going through the Oracle deck of Light and Dreams by Scot Howden, who's a beautiful illustrator and has lovely, lovely little stories about his pictures and the messages behind them. So before we go through the book and look at the actual reading, I do want to connect with the energy from the card itself. And today we are looking at card number 6, Daydreaming. And of course, obviously, the number 6, one of Tesla's 369 numbers. This is the 2 3s, so very powerful kind of energy. When I look at this card, I mean, obviously we have a little fairy here in the garden somewhere. She looks like she's obviously just kind of letting her mind think about things, consider things. I do also notice that surrounding her are what looks like wild strawberries and probably forget-me-nots, if I'm not mistaken. Haha, no pun intended. But I did want to look up and get some background on both of these. Obviously, we are very familiar with strawberries and forget-me-nots, but sometimes we don't realize just the significance behind something in the images that we are seeing. And I really want to get all of the information that's available through this card for this reading for you for today. So that's why I wanted to look up and get a little bit more background and information for you guys. Strawberries have been revered as a symbol of spiritual awakening and rebirth. Because of their luscious red fruit color and the association with the heart chakra, they are also a little bit shapy, a little bit like hearts as well. So the seeds embedded on the outside also give them an aura of fertility and new beginnings. They're also known to grow through cracks in sidewalks and damaged landscapes, and this resilience has led to strawberries being linked with spiritual endurance and the ability to thrive despite challenging circumstances. Forget-me-nots also have a very similar spiritual significance, besides the idea of, obviously, as part of their name, forget-me-nots being symbols of remembrance, of remembering our loves, our ancestors, those that have passed before us, as well as the people that are in our lives now and those we treasure. So definitely very, very similar energies. Makes sense that they would be together in a card image. And what I'm getting for the actual energy from the card and the message from the image itself is when we are daydreaming, we're not really thinking about anything in particular. It's different from having a vision session where we are being reminded to recenter, refocus on our goals, our targets, whatever it is that we're working on currently, what we want to see happening in that present moment and going forward. This card, I feel, is more like an introspection kind of card where we are remembering our own resilience, where we're remembering our own strength, which when we are allowing ourselves to rest. Again, we had a similar card, I think, previously, where we were being invited and encouraged to just take a time out and reflect, give ourselves a chance to rest and recuperate, right? We get very, very tied up, very, very busy in all of these energies that are happening around us and the things we're trying to manifest in our lives. And it's easy to lose touch with ourselves, with our inner strength, with our inner wisdom, with our inner resilience. And that's what the energy that I'm getting from this card. Feel free to leave in the comments if you would like to share, if you had any other different initial impressions from the card, or if you have a specific something that is very, very special to you from one of the images in the card as well. And if you feel so inclined to like and or subscribe to the channel, it does help the YouTube algorithm, help other people find these videos and find the channel, but it doesn't do anything in terms of money for me. This is not a monetized channel, and it'll never be a monetized channel. So with that all being said, let's take a look in the book and find out what the actual reading is for us for today. This is card number 6, Daydreaming. Take time to rest. Our keywords are rejuvenate, relax, cleanse, and energize. In a quiet garden among the wild strawberries, a fairy child sits upon a weathered boot planter. After a tiring morning spent helping the bees search for nectar, she takes time to relax and enjoy the company of her field mouse companion. The sweet fragrance of summer flowers and the relaxing drowsiness that often comes with a warm summer afternoon bring pleasant thoughts of moonlit flight with her winged family. This little fairy knows the importance of rest and relaxation. Resting is an important part of the process required to allow our bodies and minds to rejuvenate. When we are tired and fatigued, we too should appreciate the need for taking a break. And our quote is from John Lubbock, The Use of Life. Rest is not idleness, and to lie sometimes in the grass under trees on a summer's day, listening to the murmur of the water, or watching the clouds float across the sky is by no means a waste of time. Oh, how beautiful! I love that. It reminds me very much. I saw a Facebook post just this morning, and I think I shared it on my on my Facebook page, talking about taking that time out. Basically, just like computers, our brains are the biggest supercomputer on the planet, right? And in existence, because we are connected with the universal quantum field energy as well. But just like those computers that we work on, sometimes turning it off, resetting, restarting, having that time where it's turned off, shut down. Things sometimes work better when you restart them, plain and simple. Things work better for us when we take time to rest. We have a better, more productive day when we've had a good night's sleep. When we are very, very tired, we've worked very hard physically, we take a time to rest, to let our bodies recharge. This card is telling us point blank that it is just as important to rest as it is to be busy. And again, we can get very, very locked into this idea of going for our dreams, going for our manifestations, and just keeping in mind we're always manifesting 24/7, whether we're realizing it or not, because of what we're thinking, how we're feeling, as well as what we're doing. That all affects the quantum field and it changes our reality. So not having those breaks for time out, sometimes we need to go in a time out. It doesn't help us to just keep pushing forward through fatigue, through pain. There are times when that's necessary. If that is happening, get it done, do your best, and then take that time out as soon as you can to recharge, replenish, rejuvenate. This is the key to a successful life, is balance, is finding that place where you work hard and you play hard. You work diligently and you take time to rest. You let your brain just relax. Stop worrying about everything for just a minute and give your mind a chance to rest, give your body a chance to rest. So that's the message that I'm getting from our reading for today. I hope that that blessed you. I hope that it resonated with you. Again, feel free to leave comments if you feel so inclined. I love you. Have the most amazing day. You are awesome. If you haven't heard that recently from anybody else, you can't say that anymore because I just said it to you. You are awesome. I think that you are going to have an amazing day today. So let's make it so. I love you. Namaste and ciao for now.